everybody, welcome to the Elite Body Kitchen. Last week I started a series on being consistent. Are you consistently content or are you consistently committed? That's kind of where we started. Today I'm going to start talking a little bit more about being consistent with your nutrition. As I said last week, if you are keto, if you are paleo, if you choose to do intermittent fasting, or if you choose, like we choose and how we promote with our clients, more flexible dieting and counting your macros, it really is up to you. You need to choose what works for you, for your body, for your system, and something that you can continue to do and be consistent with and live a healthy lifestyle. We don't agree with restricting yourself when it comes to carbohydrates or when it comes to certain things. I believe in a cheat day. I think that cheat day helps me stay committed those other 6 days a week. So if I'm feeling for something, I know I can look forward to getting it. If I want sushi or I want a burger or I want steak, I know, oh, come Saturday, I'm good. I can eat that. That helps me stay focused those other 6 days a week. Now on vacation, all bets are off. I'm going to eat what I want. But again, because my lifestyle allows me to do that and because I'm consistent with it during the rest of the time, vacation is okay. But I can tell you after 3 or 4 days, my body and me are both ready to go back to eating the way that we normally eat. So what I want you to do is think about things and pick something that you know works for you. So what I'm going to talk to you today about is helping yourself set yourself up for success on whatever it is you choose to do. As I said, in our house, it's more flexible dieting and we count our macros. So that's how I set us up. But I'm hoping that some of the tips I give you, no matter where you go and what you choose to do, will help you set yourself up. So I'm going to show you a couple of things that I've already done real quick. I have some chicken marinating. We're having chicken thighs for dinner tonight, and then I have chicken breast marinating for the grill. I already have it started, I already have it on, so I might as well get a couple more days of things in and out of the way. My suggestion to you is find marinades or find sauces that you like that help your food get a little bit more flavor. Let's be honest, chicken breast really is not all that flavorful. So if you're watching your sugars, make sure your marinades have no sugars in them or that you're making your marinade yourself and you find stuff that you like. It helps you later on during the week or during that day look forward to what you're eating. I always try to find stuff that if I know later on in the week I'm going to have a taco bowl or I want to have rice or sweet potatoes, I want to make sure that my chicken goes okay with it, but yet also something that still tastes good after a couple of days. Now I'm fortunate enough that I don't have to prep for the whole week. I come home for a couple hours a day for lunch, so I can prep 1 or 2 days during the week. I can throw a little extra chicken in when I'm cooking or something like that. For you who have to do a little bit more prep and have to throw an extra chicken on for the week, find something again that you like, different flavors, different marinades. That way it's not consistently the same thing. If you're like Mark in my house, he can eat the exact same thing all the time. I cannot marinate the chicken. I can make plain chicken all the time. He would eat it. He's that dedicated to what he's doing. And some people can do that. I, on the other hand, cannot. So in my refrigerator, I also have ketchup, ranch dressing, again, no sugar, dairy-free. This is the way we eat. It doesn't have to be the way you eat, but choose things that you like and you know will help you stay consistent with what you're doing. Now, I've also already prepped my veggies. This is something big in my house because I will tell you if my stuff is not cut up, it's a lot easier for me to decide not to make my green shake that day. Or it might be the same for you. It's a lot easier to say, oh, it's too much work to take those carrots out and peel them or do this or do that. So I don't want to deal with it. If you have kids in the house, it's been proven that if you have things cut up, already prepared, ready for them to grab, put them in the front of your crisper drawer, put them in the front of your refrigerator. They will tend to gravitate towards that and eat that. Us as adults, the same thing. This is chard that I rinsed and cut up, 2 cucumbers, rinsed and cut up, a bag of carrots peeled and cut up. This took me 15 minutes total on a Sunday. Put them in the fridge, they're ready to go for the week, as well as the bag of spinach and the couple of other things, the kale that are already in my refrigerator that I buy pre-bagged and I don't have to worry about. So shortcuts like this that make it easy May take you 15 minutes during the week, but it'll save you 15 minutes on the weekend. Will save you 45 minutes during the week, and it'll make your smoothie, your shake, your salad, whatever you do with your vegetables, ready to go and a lot easier to deal with. Now, if you don't have a lot of vegetables on your diet, if you're keto and you don't eat carrots or you don't eat cucumbers, and there are certain things that you do eat, the same thought process. Buy those, get them prepared, get them ready. That way they're there and good for you to go. Now, I make bacon every morning. I just toss it in the air fryer while it's doing its thing. I cook eggs or cook oatmeal, whatever else it is I want. Breakfast is the one thing that I don't prep. However, sweet potatoes for breakfast is one of my favorite items. So on Sundays, I make a couple of extra sweet potatoes. They're in the refrigerator. Come my morning, if I want a sweet potato with my eggs or whatever, cut out, weigh out what I need to weigh out, toss it in the microwave, put my breakfast on it. Or I slice it up, it's ready to go. A good, quick, easy hash for dinner or for breakfast. Little things like that, again, that are just easier to deal with. Now for you guys who travel all the time and say, oh, I have to run through a drive-through, I never have anything, I'm not ready. It's a little harder, but get a cooler and prep your stuff. They have meal prep containers now. They have things that do make it easier. If you're just not that way, I always tell my clients who are on the go, we always have fresh fruit in our house. I always have a bowl. I have a grandson who will go to the bowl, grab an apple, so I do try to wash them first. He will grab an apple, sit down on the counter and start eating. He's only 2, but this is a lesson he's learned at my house and at his parents' house, that there's always something, again, fresh fruit out there. Now mind you, I have some junk food for him in the cabinets and he knows it's there, but if this is the first thing he sees, tends to be the first thing he goes for. Ourselves, we also do smoothies every day, or we eat an apple every day. I don't prep my fruit, but I have clients who do. They throw all of their smoothie ingredients into a bag, they toss it in the freezer, so all they have to do the next day, take it out, put it in their blender, walk away, come back, their shake, their smoothie is ready to go. If that's their morning, if that's their breakfast, they grab it, they throw their protein powder in, they're good to go. If you're traveling, fresh fruit is always a good thing. Just wash it off, grab it, throw it in your bag and walk out. If you have a piece of fresh fruit or you have a can of almonds or peanuts, something like that in your car, even if you have your protein powder, if you go as far as to take a scoop of protein powder, put it in your shaker cup, put it in a baggie, take it with you, it's there. If you know that it's there, you're more apt to use it than to, let's say, run through a drive-through or run through a fast food place or run to a 7-Eleven and grab whatever is quick and handy. This way, you have it, you're ready to go, you have a piece of fruit. Great meal. There's your protein, there's your carbs. Again, if you're on something that is all protein and no carbs, get your almonds, get your nuts, get your protein powder, something like that, again, that just creates it easier for you. Now, the one other thing I do prepare usually on Sundays is bagels. I've found a quick, easy recipe for, they call it 2-ingredient bagels, but it's really 3. It's yogurt, and I use 0% Greek yogurt or 0% fat Greek yogurt. We are mostly gluten-free in our house, so I use gluten-free flour with a pinch of wheat flour, whole wheat, organic, unbleached wheat flour, and baking soda, or baking powder, excuse me, do not use baking soda, baking powder. I made that mistake, it's not good. I put it all together, equal parts of yogurt, equal parts of flour. So 5 ounces of flour, 5 ounces of yogurt, 2 tablespoons of baking powder. Gets a little sticky, so you may have to mess with it just depending on what type of flour you use. I form bagels with it. I've also made biscuits out of it. I've also used it for pizza dough. It's a very versatile, very good recipe. They again have keto flour, coconut flour, things like that for special needs diets that you may be on or that you may be living that way. I prepare them. I have them for the week. They're delicious. I'll put the recipe down in a written portion so you guys can see. I toss them in the air fryer. I have those for breakfast, or I have those for a go-to if I just need to make a quick sandwich or just toast up something. These are for me. Mark eats Ezekiel bread. I always have Ezekiel bread. We always try to have something that is just quick and easy if we need quick and easy. You need to find what's going to work for you, what's going to work for your family if you have kids. I know sometimes that's a little harder, but you have to find that balance. If you could Just commit yourself to 1 hour on a Sunday or a Saturday or whatever day of the week it is you have off, and you have that hour of time. And if you're saying to me, I don't have an hour, you do. You'll find it. If you're running through the drive-thru 4 and 5 times a week, or you're running into 7-Eleven because you're hungry and you don't have anything, you're trying to find that, there's your hour right there. Take that hour of time that you take during the week to run through and grab some crap food and focus on doing something that's good for you, preparing something that's good for you. Maybe something that your kids will grab a hold of and gravitate to start teaching them those habits early. Do something that is for yourself. Set yourself up. Now, as I said last week, you can't be consistent because you tried something for once or twice. Oh, I did that one week, it just didn't work, it was too much. Okay, so then maybe the next week, tweak it a little bit. Tweak it to what works for you. If all that works is cutting up your vegetables or throwing 2 extra pieces of chicken on the grill, then that's what works. But do it so that you help yourself be prepared to succeed in the journey that you're doing. Because if you're not set up and you're not prepared for whatever it is that you're going to do with your nutrition, you're going to fail. I hate to put it that way because it sounds kind of blunt, but it's true. If you don't prep yourself for success, you're going to fail. So I hope these tips have helped you out. We'll carry on a little bit more next week. Let me know if there's anything else you guys need to see or want to talk about. I hope you have a great day. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe. We'll see you guys next time.